Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this video, I would continue discussing about some other case studies that prove the point that genius is a jealous mistress. If you want genius to help you, you have to be genius slave. You have to obey genius verbatim. Before we continue towards the case study, let me remind you of the fact that talent is what you possess, but genius is what possesses you. The same jealous mistress who will not allow you to rub it on the wrong side. If you do, genius will unceremoniously leave you that very second, and then you will keep regretting why you committed a mistake due to your own stupid false ego. Now, there was this guy whose name was Rajesh. This guy was a theater actor. He was just like other theater actors who did roles in various plays, etc. However, genius had decided to possess this man. One day, this guy was rehearsing for a play at a lawn near a building. In one of the first or second floors of that building, one lady watched him. This lady was a film star at that time itself. She saw this boy and told him, "Why don't you, with your looks, try for the film industry?" This guy decided to take this suggestion seriously. The rest is history. This boy won a talent contest in the beginning when the genius had begun possessing him. After the talent contest, he was signed up by the panel of judges of that particular contest, who were producers, directors themselves. Each one of the panel, each member of the panel signed this boy for a particular film of his or her own. Initially, this guy did a few films and became known as an actor. But then one particular producer put him in a movie which became such a stupendous success that there was no looking back for this actor after that. For the next 6 years, this guy gave 15 blockbuster movies, and he became known as what is known as a phenomenon. Nobody had seen such a success for any film actor in recent times. This guy, when he was an actor in the movies and becoming so successful, had one girlfriend. This girlfriend had recently, or a few years back, ditched her older boyfriend or another boyfriend and come to this guy. Only after she joined him, this guy became successful. But for some reason, the success that this guy won made him believe that it is because of his own talent. Success is very difficult to achieve, but it is far, far, far more difficult to digest it. This guy tried to digest the success, but it was too much for him. It was a huge quantity which he could not gobble. And so promptly he ditched this girl and married another. As I have said before, genius is very jealous mistress. Genius got very upset with this man. He had started thinking that he was God, which he was not. He could not understand that it was because of genius that he was succeeding so wrong. It left him. Believe it or not, this guy hurtled down the success ladder so fast that he had become a has-been within years. The irony of it all was that the person who was under him or his understudy became a bigger superstar than this particular actor. Much as he tried to regain his past glory, this guy could not do so. Taking a leaf from this guy's bitter experience, that another guy, the understudy, married the girl who had loved him for long and who wanted to marry him despite several distractions that came his way. He remained loyal to that woman and gave her the credit for making him a superstar. This guy became such a huge superstar that while the previous one was called Phenomenon, the other new guy, the understudy of this phenomenon, was called One Man Industry. Till date, he has not left that woman who supported him during his salad days. He is still loyal to him and he is considered to be the star of the millennium world over. His name is Amitabh Bachchan. Now, I would not like to name the another person, but those who have been in India will be able to understand who I am referring to. This is the power of genius. Genius doesn't tell you who it is attached to. It is only by chance that you meet the other person through whom genius enters. But once you see that the company of that person has made you a genius possessed person, you should remember this and give that person the due credit, just like Mr. Shashidhar did when he found that his wife was no more and so he should not produce. We should remember to have some humility in life. Yes, it is another matter that we can be talented, but then every living entity has some talent or the other, and we are no exceptions. We must remember this. We must remember that while it is very difficult to achieve success, it is far more difficult to digest it. If we come to know that genius has possessed us, then we should abide by its rules and regulations and stand by it so that we can enjoy genius blessings for a long period. That is all for this video. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.